The next Mass Effect game is on the horizon, and with every teaser dropped by BioWare, we are left with more questions than answers. In today's video, I'll be going over some more details dropped by BioWare on what specific planet Liara is actually on in the reveal trailer, and why this is important for the series going forward.
Lockhart QT.
Now, as always, this video does cover some spoilers for the OG trilogy and Andromeda, so if you don't want any spoilers for any of those games, feel free to leave now. I've heard lots of rumours that have been talked about on the channel regarding the fact that this planet seen in the teaser trailer could be Earth. In my previous video, I talked about the possibility of them changing the dust/debris effect to snow in the Perfect Destroy ending in the Legendary Edition of the Mass Effect trilogy. In this video, I talked about a few theories that we could see Liara looking for Commander Shepard, and the possibility of Liara finding Shepard's armour under the snow, being that the aftermath of the Reaper War and the Perfect Destroy ending is actually the planet that Liara is on in the reveal trailer to match the two. My theory in that video stated that BioWare had actually made this change to link it to the reveal trailer. However, when you look at the teaser trailer, we can see a space-to-ground shuttle entering the atmosphere of a snowy planet with 3 moons. So, ideally, this possibly cannot be Earth, as the last time I checked we only have 1 moon. Another possible planet this could be is actually Alchera from Mass Effect 2. This is the planet where you can go to essentially the Normandy SR-1's crash site, following the Collector attacking the original Normandy in Mass Effect 2 and actually grounding it, with all of the crew having to jump out, the moment where Shepard actually dies in ME2. You can actually go to this planet as a sort of side quest in Mass Effect 2 to retrieve parts and dog tags and essentially go revisit the original Normandy. But it wouldn't make sense after all this time that Liara would return here to find Commander Shepard's armour, or at least Shepard's old helmet with the N7 logo on it, as the armour simply wouldn't be here on this planet anymore. Also, Alchera's atmosphere, this doesn't really match up with what we see in the Mass Effect 4 teaser trailer, as Liara should really be wearing a spacesuit, or at the very least a mask to breathe, as she's on Alchera due to the atmosphere of that planet being unhospitable to Asarian humans, etc. And when we look at the teaser trailer all the way back from the Game Awards in 2020, we see Reaper debris in space, most likely following the Perfect Destroy ending, as well as the fact that Liara is walking over a dead Reaper's body. This was even confirmed by Project lead Michael Gamble over on Twitter, as confirming that the Reapers are returning. So we can at least speculate that this is in the Milky Way galaxy rather than Andromeda. This makes more sense as we can see the planet's atmosphere and weather is extremely harsh, with Liara walking through a snowstorm and standing on snow and ice. Another possible theory is that pirates, Cerberus, or even the Alliance could have potentially stolen Shepard's armour and body from the aftermath of the Citadel and Earth attack following the Perfect Destroy ending in Mass Effect 3, and now Liara is looking for the armour, beginning her journey into essentially hunting down, trying to find Shepard. This also links back to the beginning of her plot in Mass Effect 2. Plus we have the fact that Liara finds the N7 logo on the armour, which looks like it's come off the side of either a chest piece or a helmet, most likely a helmet, which could indicate that either an N7 operative has been to this planet, or the Alliance has been, at the very least, at some point had some activity on this planet, because let's be honest, they haven't actually confirmed that Liara is Shepard's armour. She's not looking for Shepard. However, it wouldn't make sense to me that Liara is looking for another N7 operative, as let's be honest, when you see Liara you think of Commander Shepard and vice versa, so it just wouldn't make sense. But despite all this, I'm again brought back to the planet of Alchera from Mass Effect 2. In Mass Effect 2 we can visit this planet, and since BioWare is obviously harkening back to the original trilogy with merch, posters, tweets, and also releasing the Legendary Edition right after announcing the new game, it would make sense that they highlight a returning/familiar planet from Mass Effect 2. In other words though, this is one of the key planets you may be able to find some N7 gear on. In fact, in Mass Effect 2 you can discover an N7 helmet while exploring the planet, so naturally this helmet is missing the exact piece Liara discovers in the reveal trailer, and it's a different armour set altogether. Furthermore, the planet is arctic and snowy, matching up with what we see in the teaser trailer. But for me, the key the key piece of evidence that actually links this planet to where Liara is currently in the teaser trailer is the fact that this planet has 3 moons. It all adds up really nicely, other than the atmosphere really. The only other problem with this theory is that, as mentioned before, the atmosphere wouldn't allow for some species shown in the teaser trailer, as in the background you can obviously see Liara turning around smiling at the N7 logo, and we see some of her crewmates in the background. They would have to wear either masks or spacesuits in order to breathe on this planet. However, this doesn't rule out the theory though, as this is such a tiny detail that there could be several explanations for it. For example, due to the Mass Effect 3 Perfect Destroy ending and the ending of the conflict with the Reapers, the planet's atmosphere could now be breathable, and it could have been altered really by nature. This would make even more sense if this was a big time skip, say 100 plus years into the future following the Reaper War. I'm also going over in another video coming in the future how the next game could actually be either a direct sequel or a link between the original trilogy and Mass Effect Andromeda. So if this is sort of 600, 700 years in the future, as Liara does look older, then potentially we could have an explanation of why the planet's atmosphere has changed so drastically and how some species are able to breathe on it. But if this was set a few years after the Mass Effect 3 ending, being 3 to 10 years, that sort of time frame, then this theory would make less sense. So if this planet is Alchera, though this could clearly indicate where bioware are taking the next game going forward, and future games if they are doing a new trilogy, with more of a focus on the Milky Way galaxy. So anyway guys, thank you so much for watching. That's been my video on speculating what planet this could be. Personally, I do think it is Alchera. I think it has to be, really, with all the evidence we've shown so far. As I said, BioWare can just find a way to write around it, or which I really hope they don't do, but I think they could retcon it altogether and just say, oh yeah, they're able to breathe on the planet now, sort of thing. But tell me in the comments, what planet do you think this is, and what other planets do you think will return? Do you reckon we'll see Earth? Do you reckon we'll see Tuchanka, Thessia? We could see so many more planets like Ilium, Omega for example, the Citadel. We're going to have to wait and see though for more when BioWare hopefully start revealing more information on the game. So everyone, thank you so much for watching, and I'll see you guys in the next one. Bye.